GratuiTous here. I got a couple things I want to share with you before we get into the free SERUM presets. I've released a podcast, okay? So if you guys are wanting to learn music production on the go, you know, if you're in your car or if you're traveling, or even if you just want something to listen to, the music production podcast is called Music Production Made Simple, okay? These SERUM presets is actually my 6th free SERUM bank. This one's called Endow, 25 free presets for you guys. The link is in the description below. In addition, I also have one premium SERUM bank. It's on my website. It's called Premium Presets Volume 1. The last thing I want to talk to you about is as we go through these presets and you watch me play the piano, if you like my style of, you know, playing the piano, playing the chords and stuff like that, I have actually created a course on how to play the piano, and it's been my best selling course over the years. It's had over 5,000 students taking it, okay? So how my courses work is on my website, I now offer a membership. It's just $10 a month. You guys get access to all the courses. There's no contract. You guys can cancel anytime, or you guys can purchase the courses individually. So if you guys do want to purchase the piano course just individually, I'll give you guys a coupon in this video, okay? The coupon is Endow. That's the name of the SERUM bank. So ENDOW. You guys can just use that coupon. You guys will save 40% off of the piano course. And the whole goal behind this course and why people like it so much is because I teach you from a beat maker's perspective to learn the piano. And if you're trying to learn the piano as a classical piano player, like, yes, there's a lot of similarities between a beat maker and a classical piano player, but there's also like a lot of differences, okay? And again, this course teaches you from a beat maker's perspective on how to play the piano, okay? So again, all the links will be in the description below. That piano course is called Piano for Beat Makers and Producers, okay? So in this video, we're gonna go through each preset one by one. You guys are gonna see me play the piano. Again, if you like how the style of how I play the piano, that course is in the description below. I hope you guys enjoy these free presets. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get right into the presets. So as you can see, I have tons of other free presets I've released. I also have a premium bank that is being sold on my website as well, if you're interested in that. But today we're looking at Endow, okay? As you can see, there's 25 presets. We have a couple of bass lines, some guitarish kind of sounds, some leads. Some of them are actually, I put mono, so which means that you can only play one note at a time. So you got to be careful of that if you want to play chords. Have some pads and some plucked kind of sounds, okay? So I'm just going to play the bass lines for you just by themselves. Okay, so that one's called "Does Support." This one's called "Getting Aggressive." Okay, and then this is the last bass line. Okay, and now we're into some kind of like melodies and guitars. These sound really, really cool. What really pushed it to a guitarish kind of sound was the chorus. Okay, so without the chorus. Okay, with it on one more time. Added some wideness. Just kind of sounds like a little like muted guitar kind of. So this is this one. Okay, our next sound is called guitar mute, and this one sounds a little bit more like a real muted guitar. And I also have a little drum loop I played this with. Okay, next one's called "Take It for Granted." Pretty cool, especially in the lower octaves. You know, really emotional. You can have like a nice little intro with that. With the drum loop, it's a little bit quiet. Like it's hard to kind of get it cut through without applying like more effects onto it. Go a little bit lower. You know, so that one turned out pretty cool. That was just called Take It for Granted. Now we're into some lead sounds. These are really big kind of sounds. Go up an octave. Okay, with the drum loop. Next sound. This one sounds pretty cool. You might have to play with the attack a little bit on both envelope 1 and envelope 2. So envelope 1 is like your actual volume envelope, and then I use envelope 2 for like the filter and stuff. I applied it to some of this wavetable stuff too. But again, you can just adjust like the attack if you find that it's kind of sounding out of sync with your music. It just kind of sounded like kind of Caribbean to me a little bit. Okay, next sound. That one was called Choco Choco Chip. This one's called Could This Be It? With the drum loop. Okay, next sound, Hand in Hand. Next sound. Again, you can work with the attack on that too, both on envelope 1 and envelope, or sorry, I guess just envelope 2. Kind of gives it like that swell sound. Go up an octave. Okay, next sound, Honest Business. So I'm going to play the chords with this SERUM here, but with this SERUM, I'll just play a couple melodies over top. So right now I'm on Honest Business. We'll open up a different preset and play it over top. So. So again, this is on mono, so I can't play chords with it, but if I turn it off, then you can play chords. Some of them, the ones that are mono, I may have processed a little bit harder. That's like, so if you turn it off and you play chords, you can get like distortion sometimes. So, fiddle around with how you want, but that's kind of how I actually programmed it. Okay, this one's called Ponder Upon the Soul. It's really, really big sounding, tons of effects. So always feel free to go into the effects tab and dial back if it's too much for your mix. But as I was playing around with it, this sounds really, really big, right? Turned out really, really cool. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. So we just did Ponder Upon the Soul. This is called Summer is Near. I'll play the chords. Sounds really, really cool. Okay, so this one's called Wise and Cautious. Again, it's mono. So. Just a great little sound just to really cut through your mix and kind of give a catchy melody. This was Wise and Cautious too, so really similar, but just a little bit cleaner sounding. So again, let's just go to a melody or a sound that I can actually play some chords with, and I'm going to play Wise and Cautious over top of that. So we'll stick with Honest Business. Actually, maybe we'll go to like the summer one. So Summer is Near, and then here we will we'll select a Wise and Cautious too. So this one's really dry sounding. Okay, we go to Cautious 1 now, Wise and Cautious 1. So it's a lot bigger sounding. Okay, so let's keep moving on. So now we're into some pads. The pads are really, really big sounding in this pack. So this one's called Every Day Is Your Last. So here we go. Go down an octave. One thing I find more specifically, even like with SERUM, is like when I play pads, especially with the left hand, I'll typically only play like one note. Otherwise, it kind of starts sounding muddy. But if I just kind of play like the one note on the left hand. Okay, so that one's called Every Day As Your Last. Let's get this straight. Okay, so this one's called Slow to Anger. Okay, so that was it for pads. Now we're just some kind of plucked sound. So with the drum loop. Okay, that one's called Beautiful Sound. Does this count? Okay, we'll go back to here. So this one was does this count? Okay, I'll play it by itself. That was Sock It To 'Em. And this one's Way Too Much Fun. With the drum loop, I think how I set up like the delay, like the delay effect. So if we go to it, so I have like an eighth on the left and a half on the right, and it just kind of made it sound it's kind of fun. So if you listen. Okay, and that was our last sound. So again, it's called Way Too Much Fun. Okay, so again, this is totally free to download. Just check the link in the description. As well, if you guys want to learn how to play the piano, I created a piano course. Again, I have 17 FL Studio courses now. You guys can take them inside of my membership. It's just $10 a month. The course is called Learn Piano for Beat Makers and Producers. You guys can also just purchase the single course too. You don't have to enroll in a membership. The membership, there's no contracts or anything. So, $10 a month, you get access to all the courses. And I teach you how to play the piano as a beat maker, okay? So, if you're trying to learn the piano as like a classical piano player, like what's happening is like you're kind of learning like the piano wrong, because as a beat maker, it's like you're all about like you want to learn loops, you want to learn these catchy patterns, and in that course I break it down. I teach you how to improvise, because really as a beat maker, what you're wanting to learn is how to create catchy loops and how to improvise and know what notes you're allowed to play. Okay, so again, that course is called Learn Piano for Beat Makers and Producers. This preset pack was called Endow. Okay, I think it might be like my 5th SERUM release. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds like my 6th. So there you guys go. So again, if you guys want to check out my other ones, they're on YouTube here as well. So I'm GratuiTous. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.